Hey everybody, Kadem8080 here with LEGO Transformers Hideout. I built this guy as my first LEGO Transformer in kind of this new set series I'm kind of going with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check him out. So he's got, I think a fair bit of detailing all around. He's got a roof rack up on top. He's got side mirrors. Got one window on this side. But on this side, he's got a little door that can actually open up. All you see in there is transformer bits, but it still opens. And then he's also got, like this would be, I guess, the little switch for the generator or something. Not really sure. And then that would be like the gas cap and where you hook it up to electricity and stuff. And he's also got a little breaker box type thing. Just a little added play features, So, for comparison, here he is next to Dynamic Guy, Elton Elephant, and Smug Man. So, that's how he scales with some LEGO people. For LEGO Transformers' sake, here he is with Bullseye in robot mode. So you can see Bullseye is much, much taller than his truck mode. And then for vehicles, here he is with Roadmaster, another LEGO Transformer. And there he is next to him. So let me get him out of here. And yeah, so pretty neat. Small little camper truck, kind of based on like a Jamboree. There's the underside. Oh yeah, he's also got weapon storage. So you can store his weapon under there. You don't have to. He's got pretty good ground clearance. And not really any robot kibble. Nothing that immediately sets off that he's a Transformer. Except maybe these hinges and these big gaps and ratchets back here. Other than that, I think he's pretty seamless. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the transformation. So you want to start by coming up here to these little things. Gonna just go ahead and flip them down on both sides. These flip around this way, and that flips over. Then we'll go ahead and flip them backwards. Gonna just slide that over. And then we'll go under them. So what you want to do here is, let me reposition my camera. So you want to come up under them, and we're going to go ahead and break these connections here on either side. It's a little harder on the other side there. There we go. And then you're going to want to lift up the head here so that you can get down in here, and you want to break this connection. So you get in there, you just kind of pop that free. Maybe it's a little easier if you want to come in right here and pop that up first. It's not supposed to really pop up so aggressively, but same on this side. And then you can come in here and untab those, and then you come up here to right about there, I think, and that separates on both sides. And then what you're going to want to do is ratchet that back, and then you bring up the hands from there, and we'll go ahead and come right here. You're going to want to separate this piece from there. Then you come around the other side, and kind of starting to split in the wrong spot there, but there we go. And then you want to flip out the windows. So now you can go ahead and bring out these pieces, which will become the arms. See if I can't get this one free. There you go, the hand is still kind of hooked into the foot. So then, let's kind of tip them up this way. Alright. You're going to push these through and pull them up. Push those through, pull that up. And then this here is actually a Creo hinge, which is Hasbro's bricks. But you'll flip that up right there. And those will form the knee. And then you flip these in. And there you go. So, oh, his arm fell off there. Alright, so then you come up here to the feet. And these will just kind of shimmy back and up for now. And then we'll come in here to the chest. And you just want to lift this up and it'll move on that little ratchet joint there. And then inside here is this piece. You want to flip that down and then pull out. You can see those two ball joints. This whole piece is going to come up on those two ball joints if it doesn't fall apart. So then this piece here ratchets up and it rotates out on those ball joints. Hopefully we can get it to actually work. You just got to get it up, and then there we go. Oh, one leg fell off, but that's okay. So there's that. Let me get the other leg hooked back on there. So what you're going to do with this piece is it actually slides in to an inner clip, and man, this is not staying together well. And then this slides in to that clip. So then you're going to want to bring these back, and you can do them one at a time because it makes it easier. Not everything just falls apart that way. And then this piece here flips up and down, and it'll fold right in there. You kind of have to force it, but it folds in there. So you can go ahead and straighten that back out, and then you fold this piece up and kind of click that down, and there's a tab there that pegs in there, and then this, once you got the leg straightened out, fills in that gap, and then that fills in this gap and locks in that piece from swinging back. So then you do the same thing on this side. Hopefully it'll be a little easier. Bring that up so you can get this piece up in. Line it back up, hinge this, unhinge that, slide that down, and fold that over. Get that snapped in a little better. There we go. Then you can go ahead and just spin over his feet here, and those will flip back. And then we're going to come back here to the waist. You're going to take this piece, flip it over. Now you can take these pieces, and they're going to rock out of this middle section. They're on those little rounded 1x2 pieces so that they can kind of slide out. I'm not going to worry about this piece yet. So then you can get the chest to kind of angle out like that. And once you got that, you're going to want to bring the head up between them. And you can also kind of flip these things out that become collarbone bits. Alright, so then you're going to want to close up his waist a bit. So we'll get that collapsed right about where it goes. And now, let me stand this way back. It's about to become an obstacle to work with. So now, we can, oh, well, if everything stays pegged together, we can go ahead and get him stood up. And then we gotta rotate around to the front. And now, let's see here. What are we doing? Let's bring this back in. Okay, so these are going to swing up. Oh. So swing those up. And then this piece here, you're going to want to flip. You can't really tell what's going on here. Flip that out. And right here at the doorknob, the door will split. You can fold that down, fold that over, and fold this back up. Then you can go ahead and bring the hand down, and the arm will flip around with it. Oh, I guess you have to flip in. You have to flip the hand down first, and then flip this flat. Alright, then the shoulder here is on a ball joint. And that ball joint's going to come out and flip over the littler ball joint. And then that's going to fold down. And then you can see there's just that tab that comes out. And it tabs into there. And then this piece can fold down. And it kind of holds it in place too. Chest up. You can bring that shoulder up into place. Arm spins around this way, and then that spins this way. It's a little bit difficult. There we go. And then let's try to get that other side there too. So you get the arm flipped down. Shoulder flips out here. Just kind of bring it up. And then you can flip it back. And it comes down. This tabs in. And there we go. And these two pieces, they peg together. That flips down and pegs into this. Now his chest is pretty locked together. These fold out, those fold down, and then you just go ahead and bring this around on both sides. Oop. That could have been a tragedy. Alright, so then you bring the head up all the way. You can get these chest bits positioned better. Get the arm there. Oh, that came unpegged. Alright, so let me just finish up this other arm here. Oh, that came unpegged. Now I did have to actually cut off that piece because there's just no way to get these giant hands inside of there without like that tiny little nub cut off. I know it seems very minute and like an easy thing to solve, but It's just that nub has to be gone. And then there's that. The hand flips around this way. And there we go. Let me clean him up a bit, get him in frame, and we'll check him out. So here he is, all done and put together. He's got his little sword attachment on there. You know, he's a pretty big guy. Really, really big guy. For size comparison, before I get into posability and he potentially falls apart, let's go ahead. We got dynamic dude still. Not quite as dynamic since I dropped him. But there we go. Got Elton Elephant and Smugman. So there you go. He's a really big guy. And for robot comparisons, here's Bullseye. So yeah, pretty big. Alright, so for posability, he's got a ball joint at the neck. His mouth can move up and down. His shoulder's on a ball joint. His elbow is on a swivel there, double hinge, swivel there. So you can get some pretty good poses. He's got wrist swivel. He's got swivel up there, that way. He's got individually articulated fingers. He's got a swivel in his palm. For the leg, he's falling apart, but I don't care. For the leg, it's also a ball joint. He's also got a double hinge at the knee. And then it's the same double swivel thing he's got for his elbow as his ankle. So there he is before he falls and takes a header into the ground. But yeah, there he is. Hideout. Hope you enjoyed. More to come. See you next time.